This is the 10 Minutes with Andrew podcast. And now, here's Andrew.
So I do have a point, too. At some point in the first period, not long after the game started, I texted a buddy and said, you know, NHL regular season hockey really kind of stinks. Because when playoffs start, from the minute the puck is dropped, it's a different game. There's a different level of intensity. Every second matters, right? It's just ultra, oh my goodness, I can't take my eyes off this.
Yeah.
The regular season is so boring. From, like, if you count the preseason games they televise, there's NHL hockey on TV from September to late June. So there's only July and August when they don't have it on.
Yeah.
But what they play from September to December is almost unwatchable. That's how boring it is. No intensity. So here's my question. When I was watching in the 80s, there was 21 teams in the league. 16 made the playoffs.
Okay.
Now there's 32 teams.
There's 32, yes.
32 teams, 16 teams make the playoffs. Why not do this? Shorten the regular season.
Yeah.
Let more teams into the playoffs, like maybe 24.
Yeah.
And expand the playoffs. So fans get to see playoff hockey for longer and don't have to put up with the regular season crap that is the NHL from October to December.
Yeah.
Just food for thought. Wouldn't that be more exciting for fans?
It would definitely be more exciting, and it's shorten the regular season. It's a good idea. It really is. And
I am full of good ideas.
You are. And I'll tell you what, back in 2021, when they had all Canadian division, they had to shorten that. That was good because it was a shortened season, and it was COVID, obviously. But, and again, this isn't anything to do with like the Leafs or anything. But I've been saying this about baseball for a while now: is baseball seasons are too long. Like 162 games is way too long for a season.
But at least in baseball, end of October, they're gone for November, December, January, February.
Yeah,
and they start end of March. Hockey starts in September. You can watch preseason games on television in September, which are ultimately painful. But then they're on September, October, November, December, January, February, March. April they start the playoffs, and it'll be late June when hockey should not be played in June.
No, not at all.
It is not a summertime sport.
Hockey, June should be baseball and golf, man. That should be what June is.
But they have an opportunity to make it a little bit more exciting, and you've expanded the league by 11 teams over the last number of years, but you're still only letting 16 into the playoffs. It would be a lot more exciting for fan bases if more teams got into the playoffs, and it'd be a lot more exciting for fan bases if the games meant more.
But like do sort of like I guess kind of like in basketball they have like a play-in round where like you have to play.
They could do something to make it interesting.
That's interesting, but
because 82 regular season games up until Christmas is hard to watch, and then the last month has been almost impossible to watch because teams that know they're in, they have nothing to play for. They're trying to avoid injury, and it's just anyway. And that's my little rant on the NHL this morning.